Spoken word is important to me because you can yell in small spaces.
Spoken word is important to me because I use it as a security blanket.
Spoken word is important to me because the stage is the only place I feel safe.
Spoken word is important to me because we all have a common thirst to be heard.
Spoken word is important to me because it's all I have to live for.
Spoken word is important to me because it defeats the stereotype that men don't cry.
Spoken word is important to me because it is the rawest form of art that brings me the most joy.
My name is Fatimah Asghar. I'm a spoken word teaching artist in Chicago. Currently I teach with Young Chicago Authors, which is a spoken word based educational program, and we go out into high schools all across Chicago and we teach students the art of spoken word and why, use it as a way of empowering their own voices and getting them to talk about themselves and relate to the work that they're doing in schools.
Dedicated to my best friend. We don't dig up the deepest rhymes. We make stories of hard times because life is hard. To write may be a passion, but it ain't easy. It's art, and drawing lyrics takes spirit, takes story, and to create something good from makeshift, you gotta live it. Gotta fill these dusty notebooks with your fingerprints. You gotta read to lead listeners with your pen, cause that's the only trusty steed you're given. I call mine Black Stallion. A bit cliched and dramatic, but it rides and it's rough, and it'll write without bluff. It'll write and call your bluff. It's uncivilized, uncharming, unarmed, and a bit alarming at times. I try to slow it down, but my pen controls me. Possesses my hand, got folks petitioning for exorcism, cause I stand on my steed and it's dangerous. It's frightening. It enlightens the illiterate and it's lovely. The architect made this building to fit flawlessly in the foundation of my fingers. The structure of it all is simply stunning. How this pen, this building is audible, free living. It dances on the stage of a page. It stands its ground and it crafts the last period, punctuates the ending of its performance in a way that is nothing less than profound. No bow, slightly slanted, simply standing its ground.
Irony is the rapture unforgiving. Dancing in supreme blinded balance, there are murals painted at the back of your existence throat, like shadow, still in solitude, almost invisible and never ending, never spending emotion for no return. Somehow we manage. All philosophy guided in our cornea, feeling Freud and mistakes. Hello's worth a pile of glitter, all sticky-faced and wanting, just unseen.
Spoken word education is important to me because when I first started writing, I felt like spoken word was this amazing community that allowed me to have confidence in myself, a kind of confidence that I had never had before, and really gave me the tools to say what I thought about the world, what I thought about my own life, what I thought about the things that had happened to me and were going on around me. And that's why I love being a teaching artist, is it gives me a lot of excitement to be able to go into schools and work with youth and see the ways that they use spoken word, both playfully, just in terms of being able to be good at something, but also you really being able to explore their own identities and parts of themselves. So I feel like spoken word is really important, and spoken word education particularly is really important because it gives youth the power to talk about themselves and author their own stories.